Yo, what's up guys, it's Prodigal and welcome back to a new Ninjago video. Since Season 12 is done airing, I thought it would be a good idea to rank its episodes from worst to best. I will mainly be taking plot into account, and this ranking will be based on my own opinion, so please do keep that in mind. Spoiler alert, if you have not finished watching the season, let's get started. So at the bottom of our list is I Am Okino. I appreciated this episode for what we got. It focused a lot on Okino. It was sad to see all his masters lose their lives and eventually get cubed. What dinged this episode though was that it was almost like a filler episode. I'm glad we were introduced to him and his personal conflicts, but Okino did not show up much in Season 12 after Episode 8. I think if there was going to be an entire episode focused on Okino, he should have been more prominent in the season. Additionally, there was a time skip with the ninja already in their digisuits which people did not agree with. At number 15, we have the Prodigal Father. This episode is pretty tense. The mechanic was executed really well as a character. It felt so fierce for him to not care about Zane possibly being destroyed. He reminded me of someone like Maul from Star Wars. What puts this episode near the bottom of the list though is Wu was captured way too easily, and all the episode really does is set these characters up for the season finale. At number 14, we have The Glitch. Don't get me wrong, this episode is really good. It sets up Okino's depressed feelings in the next two episodes, and there were some pretty good action scenes. The scene inside the glitch was honestly pretty well choreographed. However, the ninja lost way too many of their lives, and I think these losses could have been spread out in the next few episodes instead of just cramming them into one. At number 13, we have Dire Island. I like the ninja trying to investigate what happened to Jay and going all over the place, from speaking to the mechanic to going all the way to Dire Island. It also set up the ninja to believe Milton Dyer was Unigami. However, Zane was starting to get really annoying, like just randomly saying that dogs have a land speed of 30 miles per hour. How exactly did he know that? There was also Bob the intern, and now after watching the season, I feel really weirded out by his character, because why would he wait 30 years on Dire Island just for a promotion? I feel like if he used common sense, he would have assumed Dyer disappeared and looked for a different job. Come on, Bob! At number 12, we have the Temple of Madness. Don't get me wrong, this episode was pretty good. I honestly felt so relieved that the episode was more focused on Jay and Nia instead of Lloyd, like not just the season, but plenty of the series episodes had prior. The fight in the sushi restaurant was interesting. It was great to finally see the blue cyber dragon in action. However, all the episode did was kill off Nia and send Unigami and his army to the real world. The episode was just what I expected, not more. At number 11, we have Ninjago Confidential. The jazzy, detective-like theme was intriguing. We have not gotten anything like it in the series. I liked getting an episode as unique as this one, and it set up Zane's capture and Unigami being an AI, which would be explored in the next episode. However, the theme is a bit weird for me to watch and does not feel like a regular Ninjago episode. I understand the producers are trying to find ways to prevent Ninjago from becoming stale, but this is not an episode I would come back to. At number 10, we have the clips of Hysteria. The action in this episode was really well done. It was also pretty funny to see Shifty try to flirt with Nia. The Red Visor fights were starting to get really boring to watch at this point though, and the revelation that Unigami wanted to escape his digital world felt too reminiscent of the digital overlord in Season 3. At number 9, we have the Maze of the Red Dragon. The Red Dragon itself was a really interesting concept, and I feel like this episode closed out Okino's character really well. Of course, we also got to see the first physical appearance of Unigami. All I can really say about this episode though is that it was fun and mainly focused on yet another Ninjago fight against the dragon. The episode wasn't much more. At number 8, we have Level 13. This episode was pretty solid. The return of Cyrus Borg, the Nindroids, Soto, and more, and the ninja entering Prime Empire were great to see. However, what sets this episode back for me though is that it does not explain what happened to some of the Criterion inmates that likely escaped, such as Aspira and the Giant Stone Warrior. Also, Fujita was pure comic relief, which just made me facepalm myself. At number 7, we have One Step Forward, Two Steps Back. Great J episode. It tied a lot into the Prime Empire short Let's Dance, and it felt great to get the callback to the Triple Tiger sachet. Also good to see Kai's avatar. What holds this episode back for me though is that it's almost like filler, and there was yet another Red Visor fight like many of the episodes before in the season. At number 6, we have the Speedway 5 billion. Seeing another Ninjago race felt so nostalgic. You have not seen one since the episode Ninja Ball Run in Season 2. One thing I liked about this episode is that it set up stakes with the losses of Scott, Kai, and Cole, but I feel like their deaths could have been more dramatic, like Zane's death in Season 3. This is a big flaw I've had recently with Ninjago. I feel the same way about the ninja thinking Cole was dead in Season 10. Other than Scott, these are main characters that were lost, so the ninja's reactions could have been executed better. At number 5, we have Would You Like to Enter Prime Empire? The season premiere felt a lot stronger than Season 11 since it went straight into the plot. I actually do not have any problems with this episode. I remember I was pretty hyped the first time I watched it, and it created lots of mystery around Unagami and the disappearance of Jay. At number 4 is Racer 7. This is how I feel the episode I Am Okino should have been treated. Racer 7 was not very prominent in the season, so she had her moments in the episode while also distributing some to the ninja and Scott. The bond between her and Lloyd was pretty good. I like that she was not another Lloyd love interest, but just a friend instead. At number 3, we have Game Over. The season finale closed out the season really well. Unagami is the most unique Ninjago villain we have seen to date, not really being a villain, just confused. It gave him and Milton Dyer a happy ending while giving Jay the focus he deserved all season long. The runner-up is Stop, Drop, and Side Scroll. This episode was executed really well. I liked how it gave Jay more of a leader position and pushed Lloyd to the side, while also giving him his own share of focus with Nia. Of course, there were stakes with them not wanting to lose their remaining lives in Terra Domina, and the return of Air Jitsu. The best part of the episode though is definitely the fight between Lloyd and Harumi. You can really see how Lloyd still cares for her despite her death and everything she did to him. And at the top of our list, number 1 is Superstar Rockin Jay. Jay is my favorite ninja, so this choice might be biased, but wow, this episode was a banger. I burst into laughter when I first heard of the League of Jay. It reminded me of my own praise towards him. Lots of phrases got into my head such as J-Jago and more. It was good to get the Mr. Cuddly Wump reference, and Ninjago decided to go bold and use the word new. Never did I think Ninjago, a kids show, would use that term. The arrival of Superstar Rockin Jay near the end of the episode was perfect. Introducing the concept of live stream Kai was done well, and overall, this episode was an absolute meme. So that's my ranking of the season 12 episodes. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your own ranking down in the comments. Also, if you have any ideas for future Ninjago videos you would like me to make, feel free to let me know as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!